Hello guys, welcome back to Chamber of Chess. Today we're analyzing my game from the World Open tournament. I guess it was round 6. I was playing against actually a kid. He was about, I don't know, 9, 10 maybe. It was an interesting game. I got a bit worse, but then we reached this ending. The last move was capturing. So my queen is under attack now. Queen d4, queen d5, uh, this. Then I play king g4. So from here, it turns out there are many interesting variations. The first one that I really should have seen was queen a7, and I completely missed on this check. I mean, I saw the idea vice versa, so h5, but it appears that here he can just maybe walk away or do something. I completely forgot that I could give a check, and now if he takes, gonna end up in a checkmate. So the normal move here is just to walk away, check, queen h6, and now I get a pass pawn and win. Now another variation would have been take the pawn. I considered this as a main variation. Another way is to trade queen first, but black is losing because here g4, and I'm just gonna get this pawn and then getting a pass and win. So the main variation is take, take, king g4, king g6. In case of queen a2, attacking the g2, we just give a check, and let's say even g6, this check, if it's 7, king h5, and it lets me to penetrate here, and it's too much trouble for the black king. So, the variation was queen d7, yeah, the main variation. And that's another way. Queen d5 looks like it's winning with queen d6. Not the only move, but really nice, because in case of trades, black is just losing, because I'm gonna have this far past pawn, and he's gonna waste too much time stopping it. This is the main variation. In case if he takes my queen immediately, I take. Again, I missed on this. So g3 is the only move that's winning here. We can actually put this as a brilliant one because it's the only way to win here. I think I was calculating this, but it's kind of mutual Zugzwang thing because if I make a move, now his king is active, and in pawn endgames, the most important thing is king activity and pass pawns, of course. So g3, and it would have just ended this way. Now again, my king is gonna come, get this pawn, and I'm winning. Finally, some variations are here like this, but yeah. Again, I'm winning here and I'm winning here. h5 was another option, but I didn't like it because I just thought, he might get a random move, and it's really hard to make any progress because pawns are really good and they don't let my king to penetrate. He played h5. I played king g3. In case of trades, no. I mean, in case if he traded queens first, would be a draw again. But he gave a check. G3, c3. Although queen d5 would have been more interesting. Take e6. This. The point is that if he takes, I'm not gonna take the pawn, but rather use king for activity because one pawn can stop these two double pawns. So the main variation is here. Again, if he takes, it's just this. Maybe it's the most interesting variation in the game. G6. I think that's what I calculated, although G3 is another possibility. But G6 here, G7, and most likely the game is gonna end in a draw. In case of G3 though, King F7, again, E5, F5 doesn't really matter. Take, take. Maybe I have an extra tempo here where I win this pawn, but I guess it's just gonna lead to Queen's endgame with an extra pawn. And we just keep going. e6, h2, e7, queen, queen, and maybe my queen is closer to his pawn, so it gives me an upper hand in the endgame. That's how the game actually. I think the game continued this way, or yeah, that's how it continued. And I just gradually lost because somehow later I let his king to be more active, and I mean later I just lost. So just want to show you the interesting variations from the game, and hopefully I'll find some more games on pawn end games where you need to use your calculation and activity of your king. That's it, guys. Gonna see you next time.